So far, we've identified our big why and we've amped it up. Now I want to suggest a little tweak that you may want to apply to your big why, which is this. Make sure it's phrased as positive rather than negative, which is to say things you want, not things you don't want. Things you want to move towards, not things you want to move away from. And the reason comes from the work of Robert Fritz, who wrote a wonderful book called The Path of Least Resistance, in which he talks about the distance between where you are and where you want to be. Imagine yourself in the middle, being pulled in both directions. You want to get to this other place, but there's habits, there's addictions, there's peer pressure, there's convenience, all sorts of things tying you to where you are now, to where you're stuck. And if you view your goal in terms of negative, the farther you get from the bad place, the more the bad place pulls on you, and the weaker the pull of the good place is, because you're kind of almost there already. So if you create a positive and you say, this is what I want, instead of, for me, saying I want to be not dependent on other people to move me around in my old age. I don't want to have other people taking care of me unnecessarily. I want to be able to walk on my own and go for hikes and drive myself and be self-sufficient so that my kids can be happy leading their own lives. Well, do you see how I phrase that kind of as a negative? So suppose I take the same idea, but I put it in positive terms and say, I want to be mobile and vigorous and spry and lean and agile and healthy into my old age. And then I can picture myself climbing mountains into my 80s and 90s. I can picture myself driving myself to the store. I can picture myself doing everything that I need for myself. And that's a positive. And that's going to help me move in that direction and stay there, even when I'm pretty far away from the negative space where I started. So that's your homework for today, is to make sure that all of your whys, your entire big why statement, is phrased in positive terms. And if possible, put it in visual terms. Put it even in movie terms. Like if someone were to see you succeeding, see you achieving your big why, and they were just watching the movie, what would they be seeing? So that's your homework for today. Take your big why, positivize it, and visualize it.